Good morning. We welcome to day 3 of the Via della Plata. Today we are travelling, I think it's marked in the guide as about 28.2 kilometres to Almaden della Plata, but I always round it out and it's always more like about 30 kilometres, etc, etc. So I think we'll probably go 30 kilometres today. We had a great night. We ended up, as you saw in the video, just eating back at our accommodation, which was fine. We had a good sleep. It's about 6:45 in the morning and very balmy, 9 degrees. I think it's got about a top of 21 degrees today, cloudy in the morning and sunny in the afternoon. So another great walking day. We're heading down to find this cafe bar that opens at 4 a.m. And we're going to have some breakfast and hit the track. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be another great day. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we finished breakfast. That was a good breakfast. Tostada. I always say tostada. Oh my God. I'll get there. Tostada and tomato. Tomato on toast, basically. Yeah, it was really good, and we had a really strong coffee, which is excellent and really welcome at this time of the morning. Saw a few. Time of the morning is it? It's just before 7:30. We're on our way to Almaden della Plata, about 28.2 kilometres, but I'm going to say 30 because it always works out more than what you think it's going to be. Saw a few pilgrims go past. We are actually in a bit of a pilgrim bubble, and I'm really surprised. I wasn't expecting that. I thought this would be a lonely sort of Camino, and I don't say that in a negative way. Solitary Camino is a better word. But yeah, I think we all sort of spread out last night and staying at different places. I think most of us just, went to the first place we could get. And we saw quite a few go past, so not sure whether they're going to Almaden della Plata or going on and doing the big 40k walk today. But yeah, we'll see when we get up ahead. Sun's come up, or just coming up over the horizon, and yeah, it's going to be another beautiful day on the Camino. So I also wanted to add that the cafe we went to opens at 4 a.m. So worth noting if you're going to do this walk and you're here at this location. There were a few other bars that were open. They seem to all start to open up at 7 a.m. So it's a Saturday today. So I assume that's a normal Saturday. We're a bit sore and stiff today. Bodies are getting used to the packs. Nerida's got some blisters.
One on each heel and one on my second toe. But that's normal for me.
Yeah, as long as they're not under your foot, they're manageable. Yeah, we're a bit sore and stiff, but we sort of expect we'll start to come out of that now as we get used to the routine and the flow of the Camino. So look, we've got 15 kilometres. And it's pretty much alongside the road. I know a couple of the other pilgrims were going to take a taxi ahead. We're walking it because we're hardcore. That's a joke. It's a joke, everyone. But after 15 kilometres there's a gate, which I think is the entry to a national park, and there's a little spot to sit there. So that's probably where we'll have our next break. Unless our backs get tired and we need to have a rest and take the packs off before then, but that's what we're aiming for, is the 15k mark. I'm kind of hoping there's a path or a track that runs adjacent to the road, because that would be a lot better than walking along the road, but from what we read in the guide, it's not a busy road and it is a Saturday, so fingers crossed. mainly been walking alongside the road, and it hasn't been too busy. But this looks like it might, in inverted commas, be a track that runs adjacent to the road, which would be fantastic if it is. So we'll give it a go and see if it runs out, but fingers crossed. Don't take that road. It only goes through about 400 metres. Comes to an end, so we had to backtrack, so there's an extra 800 metres onto the 15Ks. So yeah, we're back on the side of the road, and we've just come up to the 5K mark, so about 10Ks to go till we get to the gate to the national park. Look, even though we're on the side of the road, it's beautiful countryside. It's very peaceful, and there's not really all that much traffic. So yeah, just every now and again you have to jump off the verge on the road where a big truck or bus or something's coming, or people don't want to move too far over, but that's no big deal. I've been watching the clouds in the distance, and you know, if you didn't read the forecast, you'd swear that's building to rain. You know, it's supposed to be cloudy in the morning and sunny in the afternoon, but it's looking like we might get a shower or two. But we'll see what happens. It looks like it's building, but maybe it'll blow away. Yeah, so we're coming up to the 7K mark. Which is almost the halfway point. So yeah, we're pushing on. We're going to do this 15Ks all in one go. We just, you know, we're going to sit on the side of the road anyway. It's pretty unpleasant. So yeah, we'll just guts it out and do the 15Ks straight up. Good times. We just have to stop and put a jacket on. It's getting quite cool. There's still a bit of cloud around, but I don't think it's going to rain. But yeah, the temperature's dropped off probably by 2 or 3 degrees. So yeah, we just stopped and had a drink, put a jacket on, and yeah, we'll push on. This track has taken us off the road, and which is always a welcome thing. And yeah, it's quite beautiful. I think we're hit the area where a lot of cork trees are, or cork plantations, whatever you want to call them. So we've just gone past the 11K mark, so just under 4Ks to go till we get to the gate to the national park. So yeah, made pretty good time this morning. We haven't rushed, just been meandering along, enjoying the countryside. It definitely feels like the landscape's changing the closer we get towards our first turn-off point, and even the track, you've probably seen the camera, is getting a bit rough. I'd say they had a lot of damage from the recent rains, but you can see it's you know, completely different landscape to what we were walking. And yes, looks like a lot of flood damage here from the rains. This is quite a mammoth walk actually, but we are arriving at the entrance to the Parc Natural, or the national park, and worth noting that we're coming up to the 16.1 kilometre mark. So we thought it was 15 k's, but no, it's a little bit further than that, 16.1. So we're going to stop here. I've got a little burner, so I'm going to boil some water and have a coffee and something to eat, and have a rest, well-deserved rest after 16.1 k's of walking alongside the road and alongside this path, which has been a bit rough on the feet. There's a lot of stones and, you know, a lot of washout from the recent rains. But yeah, happy to be here. This is good. I'm looking forward to getting into the national park. It's been another great day. Well, that was a well-timed break. Really needed that one. We bought some hummus from the supermercado yesterday, so we had some hummus and some dried bread and just a few nuts, and rehydrated, did some stretching, and now we're entering the national park, and I can already tell that this is going to be beautiful. I'll turn the camera around for you. Yeah, after 16 odd kilometres along the roadside, this is going to be really, really beautiful. Looking forward to this. Such a contrast to where we walked alongside the road, yeah, loving it. It's really, really nice. Yeah, so I think we've got about 10 kilometres to go, and if it stays like this, I'll be really happy. I'll be really happy anyway, but this is great. Yeah, weren't sure where to go. Just coming down there, we came in through a gate, and this looks like the forestry station. But yeah, the signs are pointing us this way, so I guess we're just passing on by this. Yeah, okay. I think I can see another arrow ahead, so we're all good. 9.8 kilometres, Almaden de la Plata. Okay, let's do it. See how beautiful it is. We're descending, which probably means we're going to go back up. And I think there's a really steep climb just before Almaden de la Plata. But for the moment, we're just descending and taking in these wonderful panoramic views. It's really beautiful. So as we make our way to Almaden de la Plata, we haven't got any accommodation booked. We're kind of not doing that. Matter of fact, the only accommodation we've got booked is during the Semana Santa period, the Easter week, because, you know, we were worried about not being able to get accommodation. I mean, maybe the worry's founded, maybe it's not, but we decided we would book that week just for peace of mind. But the remainder of this walk, we haven't booked anything. We're just going literally from location to location and trying to find something. So it'll be the same again today in Almaden, and hopefully we won't have too many problems getting a bed. Not sure if anything's going to be open, like in terms of bar, cafe, maybe not even a supermercado. It's you know, it is Saturday and Saturday afternoon, so I guess things are starting to shut down for the weekend. But we got a few supplies, so we're good if we can't get anything. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Yeah, so the hunt for accommodation will be on again as soon as we get there. I'm sure we'll find something. Otherwise, we'll be sleeping on a park bench. I think we'll be good. The Camino provides. So we have around 6 kilometres to go, and Nerida just said, "Oh, I'd like to have a lolly." I haven't got any lollies. I was actually thinking of a cold beer, but yeah, a lolly would be candy. A lolly would be kind of nice at this stage to give us a bit of an energy boost. But no, I'm looking forward to a cold beer. We haven't had a great deal to drink on this Camino, maybe 1 or 2 drinks a night, but everything just seems to get burned up in calories so quickly. Like, yeah, beer, but all the food, you stop for even though we had the hummus and the dried bread and the nuts back there, I feel like I'm almost empty again, like I need to eat again. I think when you're carrying a heavier pack and doing these distances, you just chew through the energy. So yeah, no lollies, but hopefully a cold beer at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not sure what those ruins are up there. Quite substantial. There hasn't been a sign or anything to tell us what they are, but yeah, maybe it was an old village or something like that. We've just gone past 25k mark, and I knew this was on the stage, but it looks very daunting when you see it. We've got a massive hill coming up, and I'm pretty sure, well, that's it over there in the distance. Probably not enormous distance wise, but certainly sorry, those trees are blocking it. Certainly substantial in the incline stakes. So yeah, it's just what you need, isn't it, at this stage of the walk. Alright, let's get into it. Memoriam of Michael Laurent, 4 September 2016. Poor fellow. Alright, here we go. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but that's really substantial. So, yeah, a challenge for the end of the day. Here we go. Jump up, let's get it on. Come on, we're feeling strong. You know we're looking this good. Come on, get up. We're just having fun. Turn it up, fun. Turn it up. Come on, get up. We're just having fun. Turn it up. Everybody's having fun. Turn it up, fun, fun. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, fun. Turn it up. Come on, get up. We're just having fun. Turn it up, fun. Turn it up. And there it is. That's what you want to see. Almaden de la Plata. Almaden de la Plata. Well, let's get down there. It's a cold beer time, I think. I'm certainly looking forward to a cold beer after that. Okay, so here we are walking into Almaden de la Plata, and now we have to find a bed for the night. So we'll start going to whatever we come across first, whether it's an albergue, a pension, a hotel, whatever. The first we come to is the first we go into, until we finally get a bed. If we don't get a bed, well, I'll worry about that then. I'm pretty sure we will. The Camino provides. It's really good to be finishing. We felt it today. I think that's a day 3 Camino, even though we keep quite fit back home. You know, the reality of these long walks and carrying your packs, and it sort of adds up over distance and days. So we found accommodation at this place, which is the Casa del Reloj. It's very highly rated, and just so happened that we bumped into the guy that owns it as we walk up the street. So we got in there, and I'll give you a tour a bit later. We just had a shower and had a chat with some of the other pilgrims, and incidentally, it's full. So apparently that doesn't happen very often on the Via de la Plata, but that one is full. So the owner's a wonderful guy, very welcoming, and it's very comfortable digs, hot shower. We had a hot shower, it was great. So we've just come out, we're going to have a look around and see if I can get a cold beer somewhere. It doesn't look like too much is open. You'll probably see the supermercado just there. Oh, that's all barred up, that's closed. So yeah, not sure what we're going to get here, but if I get a cold beer, I'm happy. La Marina is open, and that's our reward for a pretty challenging day. It was a challenging day because our bodies are really feeling look, I think it's fair to say we're adapting to the Camino day-to-day grind. You know, our bodies are getting used to everything. Today was particularly hard. Hopefully it gets easier from here, and I'm so looking forward to having this beer. Cheers. Nice. The Camino. That was really nice, that beer, at the end of that day. But you probably see I've got the puffer jacket on. It's bloody freezing. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's dropped right down. So we were sitting there, we sat outside with some of the other peregrinos, and it was bloody freezing. So we've just come for a walk, partly to warm up, and to stretch our legs a little bit. But I can't believe how cold it's got. Unbelievable.
The next town so I can get my coffee. Yes. That's the main issue.
Well, that's it for day 3. Day 3 of the Camino Via de la Plata. So great night. We met up with some other pilgrims and had a really nice evening, and we're going to quietly make our way back into the albergue and hopefully get a good night's sleep. We've only got 14 kilometres to do tomorrow, so it's going to be a good day. It was tough today, so looking forward to the shorter day. So I'll turn the camera around. Good night, everyone.